Hello, and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog, and uh, similarly named Discord server, MeWe group, and Facebook group. So, what am I going to talk about today? Well, besides the fact that I guess I let my dog eat too much of my leftover Chinese food, and now I've been dealing with yakety yak for the last hour and a half. We shall see how that goes. Aside from that, we had Tavern Chat tonight, the weekly Tavern Chat hangout on the Discord server. Good turnout, good talk. And one of the things that came up was Call of Cthulhu, the RPG. And we talked about different scenarios, different adventure sets. Now, Call of Cthulhu is a unique game in numerous ways, but it's on its 7th edition, but you can pretty much play any of the editions with the other editions. They don't break in between editions. It's kind of like melding Basic Expert with AD&D. It's all in that same general playing field that you can still keep things running and moving. It's not going to break, and if you know the system, you can move between the editions pretty quickly, pretty easily. But Call of Cthulhu is unique in that it isn't like your characters are supposed to be heroes that are going to save the world. You're all going to go insane in the end if it's played by the book. It's not like you're going to win by force of arms. You're not gonna. Combat is not what is going to make or break your character's success, and success is maybe holding off the end of the world or holding off the great evil. It's not even evil, actually. It's like chaos. It's beyond evil because it is uncaring in Call of Cthulhu. But also that Call of Cthulhu, most of their adventures are, dare I say it, pretty much you're a railroad, because you have to get to certain plot events to get to the next event. It's not like a dungeon adventure where your murder hobos are going into the dungeon and they're trying to find the next big bad guy to kill and loot some treasure and get some magic. And no, you're trying to figure out a mystery. It's kind of like, with your murder hoboing in your OSR game. At most, maybe you get a riddle. Maybe there's some convoluted storyline going on behind the scenes that maybe your party will figure out, or maybe not. But it doesn't really generally have much of a bearing on your murder hoboing. In Call of Cthulhu, the more your characters find out in the process of trying to stop this evil event or whatever's going on from happening, that's when your characters start losing sanity. And your loss of sanity is probably more of a threat. Wow. That wasn't the dog sneezing. I think that was my wife, Rach. Bless you, Rach. But yeah, sanity is like hit points going on in your standard fantasy RPG. And when you're done, when your sanity is gone, so is your character. So is your mind. Now on my shelf, I have the box set of Orient Express. Sitting, I backed it on Kickstarter a while back. I need to read through it, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's this starter set for Call of Cthulhu. It's a box set. I think it's like $25 on Amazon. I really should double check. I own it. I think it is awesome. It gives you many sessions worth of adventuring. And really, honestly, it gives you all the rules that you need to run any of the adventures that are out there for 7th edition Call of Cthulhu. It's really the if you want to make an entry into it, that's the way to do it. I would suggest that Call of Cthulhu works best, in my opinion, as a convention game or as a session or two one-off from your regular at-home session. And I say that because it's your characters are not going to survive. It's more about the process as opposed to traditional fantasy RPGs where it is, especially with what, like Pathfinder, which the joke was you're filling up your Christmas tree. Yeah, like, oh, I gotta get my magical ring, my magical sword, it's appropriate for my level, and yada yada. And no, in Call of Cthulhu, it's your characters might get more skilled over time by using skills, but your sanity goes down, and that's going to affect a lot too. So yeah, I think it's better for one shots or story arcs. You plan on you're not going to play a long term campaign. Jeez, be right back. As you might surmise, that was my poor dog yakking. This time, it's just yakking the water she just drank, but that also meant that she yacked it in the bed. My wife can laugh now. She was fuming before, and I need to fall on the sword in this one. When the dog initially turns up the nose to Chinese food, you should probably just take it away and not leave it for the dog to eat. The dog probably saying at that moment, I probably shouldn't eat this. And then you leave it there, and the dog's like, well, it's being left for me. I probably need to eat it because it's human food. So, yeah. My fuck up. So, all right, folks. On that wonderful note, I know I'm derailed from wherever I was before. I know I was talking about Call of Cthulhu. Like I said, get the starter set. It's on Amazon. It's like $25. It includes all your dice you need. It's an excellent value. It really is. And it's a great introduction experience to for Call of Cthulhu. So do so. And if you're looking to help out in the Torchlight sign, got a bunch of artists that are volunteering their work, their time. I got some writers. Probably need a layout person because this might be beyond my abilities, or at least my abilities will lessen the final package, and I don't want to do that. So if you got a little free time and you don't mind laying out a 8 to 12 page digest size design on a roughly monthly basis, drop me an email at tankcars.tavern@gmail.com. All right, folks, on that note, as always, be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice. I will talk with you all tomorrow. Later, folks.